Michelle, thank you. Well, tonight a community is mourning after a fatal crash in Allegany County. These are 3 of the 4 victims from yesterday's deadly accident. 2 16-year-olds and 2 14-year-olds died in the single car crash. They've been identified as Rebecca Erner, Justin Carpenter, Kirsten Wolfganger, and Amber Edelton, who does not have a picture available at this time. The only survivor was 16-year-old Kelsey Bird. Police say she was the only person in the car who was wearing a seatbelt. Well, this is a live look at a Babcock Park in Dansville where a vigil is taking place at this hour for the victims. 3 of them were students at Dansville High School. The school's superintendent spoke about the tragedy this afternoon.
We've had too much of this in recent weeks. So it's a difficult time for us, but we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it together.
A GoFundMe page has already raised thousands of dollars for the family of at least one of the victims. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Taylor Epps picks up the story tonight from the scene in the town of Burns.
Here at the end of Country Road 13C in the town of Burns, you can see a memorial is already being built just over a day after 4 teenagers lost their lives in a tragic car accident. Here's what we know. Early that morning, a teenage driver failed to stop at a stop sign and struck a tree. 4 teens were pronounced dead at the scene. The only passenger wearing a seatbelt was transported to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. 3 of those killed and the survivor were Dansville High School students. They range in age from 14 to 16. Those that knew them say they were all great kids.
A very genuine kid. He was very polite and wasn't very, disrespectful in any way. I couldn't ask for a better kid in my home. My daughter, she asked for him to stay another night, and he didn't. He didn't want to.
That's why Becca was so full of life, I believe, because she was going to live such a short one.
The superintendent of the Dansville Central School District says the lack of driving experience and speed were both factors in the accident. In the town of Burns, Taylor Epps, 7 Eyewitness News.